Hello, innovators. This is the first video out of a series where we look into weekly themes as part of the 1 million innovators movement I'm about to create over this year. So I've set myself a goal for 2021 to empower 1 million people to innovate. And this is one of the parts where I try to inspire you, if you're listening and watching to this video, to look into innovation and see innovation as an opportunity for you to move things forward. So this weekly theme is around lockdown innovation. So how can you use innovation in times of lockdown? And specifically, I was exploring the last days companies and mainly focusing on retailers right now in a high street environment. There are a lot of shops which are closed. There are a lot of restaurants that are closed. So all of these businesses are closed, and how can they approach the lockdown as an opportunity and using it from an innovation perspective. And I try to do it in a way that I document something working with someone real life in person, but I shared it in my daily videos. It wasn't that easy, and maybe that's a little bit the German stubbornness, and I'm German myself, so I can say that, where people are just not open to try something with a stranger. So what I thought is I will go a little bit more into theory setting this week, and I will repeat this theme in maybe a couple of weeks or in a month from now, and try to find real companies, real stores, real shops who are willing to try something, which I basically help them for free in trying something, innovating their business in a time of lockdown. So I hope I will find someone. In case you're interested in that, please reach out to me. Would love to discuss. So I'm using the theory, and I use a lot the 3 pillars of success of every organization. Pillar number 1 is leadership. So today I will talk about leadership. Tomorrow I will go into the community aspect and how you build communities and how you use community in times of lockdown for your small business. And then the day after, we will look into the business perspective. So this is the first video out of the trilogy where we look into this. So innovation in times of lockdown, how can you approach this from a leadership mindset perspective? So the most important thing in a lockdown situation is, of course, understanding your business is basically under a threat. You needed to close due to legislation, due to communities who are saying your business is closed and you're not allowed to open your store anymore. So how can you react to this? You can be mad and saying, yeah, everyone's else's fault and I can't do anything about it. I think it's about your mindset that's differentiating yourself from everyone else. If you're a business owner, if you're a shop keeper and working in a shop, so it's like, how can you use this as an opportunity, driving your business in a completely different way? So it's looking into an opportunity mindset and looking at it from an angle. Hey, now I have the time in trying things in a completely different way. And what the different ways from a business perspective, community aspect could be, we'll dive into the next day. So it's really looking at it from an opportunity angle and trying to see, like, hey, it's a huge opportunity and I can do things differently. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, how can you create a win-win? So I'm a true believer into win-win when it comes to business. How can you work with others? How can you utilize a win-win thinking and not just taking care of, like, I'm in this situation, like I don't know how to get out of it. There are a lot of organizations, there are a lot of smaller shops in your neighborhood and as well in your city, in the whole country. If we take at least Germany right now, it's January 2021, in the same situation. So how can you partner up with others? How can you look into possibilities of saying, hey, there's an opportunity, number 1, and there's secondary, there's a win-win opportunity where you say, hey, what if we look at it from a win-win perspective? I will dive more into how you can do this in the next days. So stay tuned and watch out for my video. Thank you very much for listening and hope to see you soon. And don't forget, I am documenting everything on the website 1millioninnovators.com. So if you're interested, if you got inspired by me talking about topics, please give me a testimonial. The testimonial is my way of measuring how we get to the 1 million people. And I have only 3 right now. It's my 4th week and 3 people gave me testimonials. So I have way more to catch up in the next, let's say, 12 months or 11 months left. So please give me a testimonial, give me a shout out, and let me know if you got inspired to do something differently and innovate yourself. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.